So AJ and Ruiz are facing off for the second time, and maybe I should say Ruiz versus AJ because Ruiz is the champion now. The rematch is set to take place on December the 7th, and it's going to be on neutral ground in Saudi Arabia. Now this is, comes after a long back and forth between the camps, where AJ wanted it to be in the UK, back in his, hometown and stuff, and Ruiz wanted it to be in America or Mexico. A lot of people were saying like, oh, Ruiz should have, more of a say this time because he's a champion now. He beat him and he beat him good. So, they should be taking what he has to say into account. He's the A side, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of like, it kind of does make sense. But at the same time, when that contract was signed, I believe when they do the rematch clauses and stuff like that, they already put certain contract stipulations and issues and requirements. They've already settled that stuff in the initial contract for the rematch. So that's why, Ruiz, even though he's champion, he can't just go through with whatever he wants to do now, because it's almost as if he's the challenger on the contract, because he was the challenger when he signed the initial contract. Now, I would say, me personally, I would love to see AJ. I would have loved to see AJ take that belt, or take his belts back in New York, because it's a statement that you're making. If you lose there, then you come back and show, that was just a fluke. It's not that I can't fight anywhere else. And you're a world champion, so you want to be able to fight anywhere. The word is in the name, world champion. If you're a world champion, you should be able to fight all over the world. But at the same time, the other argument to that is is it even worth it to, try and just add more to the situation? Just try to get the belts back and then worry about that stuff after, which I'm sure he probably, will want to do. But for now, he just wanted to fight in the UK, just to have his fans and stuff. But I would say it being on neutral ground is just going to be good for the fans in general. Maybe not a fan if you actually wanted to travel there. I'm sure it's going to be more expensive and, and all of that stuff. But as a fan, now I guess we're going to get to see who really is just the better fighter, forgetting all of the the anxieties and the mental nerves that could come with fighting outside of your hometown and the hometown decisions, possible robberies. Now we're actually going to see who is just the better one, and no one's going to have an excuse after this one, because there was a lot of excuses for AJ in the first one, and I think him fighting in another country did put him on the back foot. I think that had to do with the way he was reacting to the crowd and stuff after he got knocked down. I think him fighting out of his element probably made him a little bit more nervous in those crucial moments, which makes a big difference to the fight. So now that it's on neutral ground, we're going to see who really is just a better fighter, just when it comes down to fighting alone, without all the politics, without all the mental games and all of that stuff, which makes it interesting. But we just want to see a good fight. But I want to know your opinion. What do you think about the fight being in Saudi Arabia, and who do you think is going to win? Do you think Ruiz should have got the ability to choose where it would be now that he's champion, or do you think that it's better that it is on neutral ground and we're just going to see a good fight with none of that other BS affecting it? So comment down below, let Reemus know. Peace.